Hello, my beautiful creative creatures. It's Megan. I'm going to talk with you again about another anti-MLM, and then I'm going to go into a different topic after this one today. So I'm hoping to get out 2 videos today, and it's Thursday, so I'm hoping to get out 2 more videos today, because to make up for lost time, I'm trying to get as many videos out as possible. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to be talking about Tranont. I know Aaron Bees had talked about it recently, and I just found some videos on YouTube a while, so I figured I would hear what they have to say and debunk what they're saying. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy.
Everybody, welcome. Happy Monday. I'm so excited. My name is Kylie Brigler. I'm coming to y'all from Union, Kentucky. I have a special guest, Jason White. Jason, jump on and tell us where you're coming in from.
Coming in from the middle of nowhere in Missouri.
I love it. Is it snowing where you are?
Not yet.
Not yet. We got snow coming tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Are you guys excited for the snow or not at all? I'm not. I'm like big thumbs down. Thumbs down. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So the person that invited you on tonight was really excited to share some powerful information with you. So what we're about to download here is going to be a lot of information about how to positively impact your health. I was introduced to these health products about 1.5 years ago, and they have completely changed mine and my family's lives and so many people that I care about. And then second, we're going to talk to you a little bit about business. Timing in business, when these two things collide, when you have impact products that are transforming people's physical health, and then you have things that are transforming people's financial wealth. This is where magic starts to happen. So we're so excited about that. So if you're on here just simply because you want to learn about some impact health products, awesome, you're in the right place. That's going to be the first half when I talk. But I promise you, you're going to want to hear what Jason has to say as well, because he's going to talk to you about the industry that has completely changed my life, has changed his life. I will tell you, I was a hairstylist for 10 years, working nights and weekends behind the chair, helping women and men look and feel beautiful. Loved what I did. Hated trading my time for money. I never once had a paid vacation. I was constantly working nights and weekends away from my kids. My husband was working 60 hours a week, and I just wanted freedom. I will tell you that we spent all of last week at Magic Kingdom, Universal Studios, and we are able to do things like that all the time. Granted, we do have to abide by our kids' school schedule here and there, but we are now building a life of so much freedom, and we're helping other people do the exact same thing. My husband is retired from his job. He's a full-time stay-at-home dad, and it's because of the information that you're going to hear tonight. So I'm so excited to go right on into it. I want to share my screen with you, and I want to ask you a couple of quick questions. So first and foremost, as we're jumping in, it's hard for me to believe that we're almost at the end of another year. I feel like I say that every December, but as we get ready for January, everybody's thinking about transforming their health, right? Getting in shape, weight management, having more energy, vitality, maybe it's beauty goals that you have, or just overall total wellness. How many of you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? You know, I am no longer in my 20s. It's been a while since I've seen that number, and I will tell you that I'm always seeking that holy grail of having more energy throughout the day, keeping up with my family, keeping up with my kids. And I have found things that have helped me experience amazing health, and I'm so excited about that. So the name of the company that we're going to share with you tonight is called Tranont. And Tranont is a kind of a funny French word that actually means change life. And we are changing lives rapidly every single day. We are a...
But isn't that what they always say in every MLM? We're changing lives.
Year. I feel like I say that every December, but as we get ready for January, everybody's thinking about, right, getting in shape, weight management, having more energy, vitality, maybe it's beauty goals that you have, or just overall total wellness. How many of you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? You know, I am no longer in my 20s. It's been a while since I've seen that number, and I will tell you that I'm always seeking that holy grail of having more energy throughout the day, keeping up with my family, keeping up with my kids. And I have found things that have helped me experience amazing health, and I'm so excited about that. So The name of the company that we're going to share with you tonight is called Tranont. And Tranont is a kind of a funny French word that actually means change life. And we are changing lives rapidly every single day. We are a solid.
But isn't that what they always say when they're in MLM? We're changing lives. How are you changing them though? Because it's never specified. It's basically implied that it's always a positive change, not a negative change. So that I already have an issue with. It's not like the changes they need to be more specific about. And if they're not going to be more specific, that should be a red flag right there.
Company. We were founded in 2013. We are debt-free, no outside investors whatsoever, and we have innovative solutions in both the health and the wealth industries. In fact, we have an award-winning record of success. I am so proud to say that we're not some old company that once had our glory days. We are currently in massive momentum. It has been said by Inc. magazine that we are growing at 1,500%. So we are a current Inc. success story. We got recognition of America's fastest growing. Oh, are we echoing? Something's going on here. Fastest growing privately held companies, top 23 in consumer products and services. And what we are doing. Hold on a minute. There we go. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm hearing myself, the echo here, and I get major ADD. I'm just letting you all know. But we're at the forefront of global expansion. So currently you can find our impact products in the United States and Puerto Rico, as well as Canada and in India. So when you think of sweet spots as far as timing in business, you know, that great opportunity that somebody shared with you and you sat back and you watched it explode, this is what I believe is the time of Tranont right now today. So we have clean products that everybody wants and needs. We have a core line of supplements, completely clean ingredients, no synthetics whatsoever. We have our stamina products, giving you that energy to pump out your workout or just have more energy throughout the day. We have CBD products that are unlike anything you've seen in the marketplace. We have beauty products, beauty from the inside out rather than just covering it up. We want to help you feel and look beautiful on the inside too. And then we have oral care solutions. So what I love though,
the one thing I've noticed is a parent of a lot of these MLMs is now they're becoming a lot like what Amway is a like everything company, to make sure that those people that love these products stay in the company. So whenever you hear people say you love the products, it's normally not like an unbiased or even trying to come from a different angle of trying something else to see if it maybe there is something better for less money. And the main reason why they want to sell so many products in one company is to keep you in. It's the only reason why.
Is although we have our patents, proprietary formulas, CGMP certification, independent lab testing, my personal favorite is the tens and thousands of testimonies that we hear about these products every day. And I know Jason has so many in his team. I have so many in my team. So many of our customers are using and loving these products. You guys, I was on back-to-back phone calls today just hearing over and over again what these products are doing for people. And it just makes me so happy to know that we're making that impact in people's lives. So 100% natural, gluten-free, GMO-free, CGMP certified. But the first product I want to share with you, I honestly wish I had time to go into everything, but we don't. We want to save the good stuff for the end. But I want to talk to you about our core four, mainly our four highest impact products. And when we say impact, what we mean is our customers are able to experience a physical result many times on the very first day, the very first trial of our products, and those quick results equal quick decisions. So one of our first impact products is called Enrich. Now this is a raw, full spectrum digestive enzyme blend. It's stabilized prebiotic, probiotic to help your body have a healthier digestive system. So it increases your nutrient absorption, gives you better comfort after the foods that you eat. Who had a great Thanksgiving? Anybody? So I always eat way too much. I think we all do. But have you ever experienced that feeling after those big meals where you just feel like you need a nap, right? Did anybody take a nap on Thanksgiving Day? If you didn't, I didn't, guys, and I really missed out on that. I'm really bummed about that. But the reason we often need a nap after those big meals is because our body cannot digest those foods. It can't break them down and pass them through, if you will. I know that might sound kind of crazy, but we all want healthy digestive systems. So 74% of Americans right now are suffering with some type of issue related to that digestive system. And so Tranont thought, you know what, we need a solution. We understand the average American is gonna eat the foods that they enjoy, right? It's just anybody? Does anybody eat a raw food diet here? I don't. I wish I did. I wish I did, but I don't. So we're gonna eat the foods that we enjoy, and we just want to feel better when we do that, okay? So even if you're eating something really healthy, the minute that you cook that food, or you process that food, or you eat supper in a sack, go through the drive-through, your body's gonna have a tough time breaking that down. So I'm gonna show you a demonstration on this specific product, Enrich, that I absolutely love. When I saw this, completely changed my life. You guys, my jaw hit the floor because I knew so many people that needed this. So this is a pudding cup, and this just represents anything cooked or processed that you're eating on a day-to-day basis. And so you're gonna take this 5 to 10 minutes before you eat those types of food.
By the way, if you want to look for the same type of thing, I believe Plexus does this, as well as Monate, but I'm not positive. But they all do the same testing of this. I don't know what it proves, but apparently it's proving that your body doesn't break down things that it should. And we're gonna try like this candle today.
So think about an apple or a banana. That's a raw food. It breaks itself down on the kitchen counter. A cheeseburger from McDonald's can't do that. It's going to stay the same. So as we stir these enzymes up into this very processed, very cooked, dead food, I want you to just watch the screen and see how these enzymes really break this food down. This stirring here is just going to mimic what your stomach would naturally do anyway. Okay, so that churn and burn that your body has to work overtime to break those foods down. Look at how simple. You guys, 1 minute, and it just completely liquefies that pudding. So imagine what that could do inside of your gut with all of those dead foods that just hang out in there for days and days at a time. All those toxicities floating around. So you're gonna be able to break that down, pass it through. Good news, you're not gonna have to run to the bathroom, okay? So I'm gonna pause there. I have a really exciting testimony that I want to bring on. But before I do that, I want to remind everybody, I see we have over 200 people on tonight. So those of you that are on here live right now, we're going to be doing a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway at the end. We'll have a fun little challenge for you here at the very end. So we're super excited to see who's going to win that drawing. So make sure that you're dropping in the comments here who invited you on tonight and where you're tuning in from, because we want to know. So Jeff Sweet, can you come on and really quickly, just 1 to 2 minutes, share what this specific digestive enzyme has done for you?
Yeah, hi. My name is Jeff Sweet. I was invited by my sister, Jacqueline Jensen. So I started using these digestive enzymes about 30 days ago. Like she's already said, like my diet obviously is not ideal. I do landscaping for a living. And so a lot of my meals are on the go, on the rush. They're unpredictable. Sometimes I eat one meal a day, which is at night. And so I've had some kind of chronic gut issues for the last several years. And a lot of those have been some bloating. My appetite has gone away. I am not using the restroom as regularly as I should be. Things of that nature, without getting too in depth here. But anyway, so when my sister brought me those digestive enzymes, I was pretty excited to try them. Was taking them very regularly for about 30 days. And my bloating has completely gone away. Lost a lot of inches off of my waistline, as well as appetite coming back, which is a big deal. For me, especially when you don't get hungry during the day, it's hard to get the nutrition and the foods that you need on a regular basis. And so it's really made a huge impact in my life and a really positive change. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, we love that. Thank you so much for jumping on and sharing. I love your sister, by the way. She is one of the most amazing businesswomen I've ever worked with. And we're so excited that you're here and having that great experience too. So you guys, as you can see, helps everybody, safe for all ages, so many great benefits of that enzyme. So we're gonna move right along to the next impact product. This one gets me excited because I was a little bit skeptical of CBD back in the day. First time I heard of that, I had no idea what it did. Thought it was snake oil or something else. Many of you, maybe you've confused it with.
Says the person selling MLM products. Yeah, you're selling snake oil right now at this point.
don't know. But the good news is you cannot get high from CBD. So we'll just throw that out there right away. So this is a raw whole flower CBD fluid. So the CBD industry is exploding right now. It is projected to grow by $22 billion just over the next 2 years. So once again, when you think about timing in business, the question isn't, is everybody going to use CBD? It's where are they going to buy it, right? They're going to find it somewhere. And gas station CBD is not going to deliver the result that you're going to get from this. In fact, CBD oils, which are everywhere, will not give you the same result. So what this is it's a patented extraction process, and it's a whole flower fluid. So we don't use heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract our CBD from the cannabis flower. We use a cold press method. So when we extract, we get all those yummy goodness that comes in CBD. We're talking CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. So if you've ever researched the top 10 benefits of CBD, you guys, the list goes on and on. There's so many great benefits of this one product. I believe everybody and children should use CBD. But again, not all created equal. And I want to show you why. This is going to give you optimal absorption. It's all plant, no additives whatsoever. It's going to help improve your body function. It's fast acting. We have CBD drops. We also have a metered spray that delivers 90% absorption into your system as quickly as 30 seconds. And then we have a muscle rub as well. So I'm going to show you why this is so great, what separates it from the masses. So CBD oil, typically if you look at the ingredients or you look at the label, it's very rarely just one ingredient. There's a lot of things added to it. And the oil is meant to carry it into your system. So if you think about when we were in kindergarten, oil and water don't mix, right? There's a carrier there, and that oil just doesn't sink in. And our bodies are made up of mostly water. So when we drop a CBD oil, an entire dropper full is the way it's directed into this glass of water. You can see, we can stir this around, it just floats right there on the top. So you're only gonna get on average, and you could Google this, about 5 to 10% absorption. But on the right, we're gonna drop our CBD fluid, just 2 drops. You guys, not a dropper full, drops. Watch the difference in how this absorbs into this glass of water. Do you see how it's almost like a little jellyfish in the water? Stir this around. It's a cloudy, murky water. It's absorbing into that water. So just ask yourself, if you're going to be purchasing CBD, do you want 5 to 10% absorption on average, or do you want to get 60 to 90% absorption? We're talking 500% more nutraceutical per dose. And that's why we get results like we do. I am so excited to bring Christina on. So you guys, we were on the phone today. Christina is a brand new associate in our team, just partnered with us. And when she told me her result, I was just blown away. I was like, this is the kind of stuff that everybody needs to hear. Craziest part is it's not the first story like this, and it won't be the last. But Christina, can you come on and share what this product has done for you?
Hey Kylie, hey everyone. So Kylie and I were on the phone today, and she was just kind of, asking me how I was doing. I've been on the Tranont products for about 2 weeks now, and I actually started my testimony with her with the CBD oil. And quick little background. So my first pregnancy, we lost at 30 weeks. And then we were fortunate enough to be able to get pregnant again 6 months later. So just mentally and physically, emotionally, I've been through a lot since March 2020. And I am now currently almost 7 months postpartum. I just couldn't figure out why I just could not get to feeling like myself again. And I was crying every day. I just felt, miserable and just foggy and couldn't focus. And there was no mental clarity there. I just felt like, I couldn't even get along sometimes with my spouse. And this is supposed to be one of the happiest times of my life.
It sounds like she was dealing with postpartum depression. It's possible. Not saying diagnosing her, I'm just saying it's possible. Coming from someone who's had 2 kids, it's possible that's what she was dealing with. So I would have sought out the help of your doctor, not an MLM. Just my opinion.
Life, and his. and, you know, you just keep saying, oh, it's lack of sleep, it's whatever, you know, and I wasn't sleeping well at all. And it wasn't all because of the baby. It was just my anxiety wouldn't shut off. And so I told Kylie, I said, I just kind of got to the point where enough was enough. I couldn't do this anymore. She kept coming across my feed on Instagram, and I said, you know, what do you do? And she introduced the products to me, and I decided to go ahead and order a few. The CBD oil was the first one that I chose. Literally within an hour of taking my first dose, I was like crying, and it wasn't crying anymore because of how I used to feel. I was finally feeling that just like that relief, that weight finally fell off my shoulders. And again, I've been taking 3 or 4 of the products regularly over the last 2 weeks, but the CBD oil, I'm sleeping better. My mental fog is gone. I can focus. I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. I've got energy. I could literally go on and on and on. Like, this has just given me my life back. And I know that so many other people go through postpartum depression, and they're just kind of lost, hopeless. And I'm just so happy to have found this product. It's made a huge difference in my life.
Oh my gosh, girl, thank you so much for opening up and sharing that with everybody tonight. I know there are so many people that need that story. They need to know that there is something for them. I'm reading through some of these comments, and I will tell you that I wasn't really super open-minded to CBD the first time I heard about it. But the fact that you can have all of these benefits and no side effects. When I talk to people every single day that are like, you know what, I don't like feeling this way, but I don't want to feel that way either. The way, you know, you look at the label and it's like, yeah, maybe my headache will feel better, but my arm's going to fall off in the process. Like, which one would I rather have, right? Like, choose your battles, right? And I love the fact that we can have these natural benefits and be able to experience that every day. So thank you for sharing that. All right, you guys, next impact product. This is my personal favorite. I could talk about this all day long. And it is called Mojo. Okay, so Mojo is a nootropic energy drink. It helps boost your energy, improve your mood and your focus and mental clarity, and it even burns calories throughout the day. So ask yourself if your cup of coffee that you're getting from Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or at home is doing those things for you. Mine was not, okay? Yeah, it gave me the energy, but it also gave me the crash in the afternoon. So this is a natural nootropic energy, and that nootropic helps boost the serotonin levels in your brain. We also introduced recently Zest, and Zest is a lemonade. So we've got lavender vanilla, we've got roasted peach, and then we have our Mojo in coffee, as well as a hot chocolate flavor. But right now we have a holiday edition, we have a chai tea, and we also have a white chocolate. Delicious stuff. You guys, these are also flavored with stevia, so natural benefits, but the coffee is just a Brazilian dark roast. It's so yummy. But I'm going to pause here again. Well, really quick, I am going to talk about a couple other energy products. Focus is one that we're going to highlight a little bit tonight because it's a supplement that helps promote natural energy, mood, focus, mental clarity, cognitive support, and overall health. And I really love these products together. So I'm going to bring on another testimony, you guys. We have so many great ones tonight. But I want to invite Ashley on the line because once again, we were talking today and she just blew me away with what she's already experienced on these products. Ashley, can you come on, girl?
Yes. Do you hear me or see me? We good?
You're good, girl. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, what am I doing? Okay, so now you threw Focus on there, and I love Focus. So I'm like, I'm not the Mojo, the Focus. Okay, so a little backstory. So I am a blended family. We have 6 kids, which can get a little hectic, of course. I just graduated cosmetology school last October, and I got my license in March, which took a little bit because of COVID. But it's fine. And then I decided to stay home because it's just a lot cheaper, you know, with daycare and everything. And I had postpartum too. So that was pretty rough getting out of that. So when I pretty much saw this opportunity pop up, I was like, I'm at the point where I will do anything to feel better, to have mental clarity, not have the brain fog, get motivation back. Because I also have ADHD. So the Focus, that's the whole nother thing. I can go on about the Focus. But so basically when Jenna, my upline, when she told me about the opportunity, I had to just jump on it. I prayed about it for about a month. You remember, Kylie, I was all like, I got to pray about it. But I did. And I got what I needed and I just jumped head first. And I'll tell you what, I got this stuff a week ago. And I have been up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drinking this coffee, going to the gym at 4:30, coming home, having patience with my children, which is crazy because I have 5 boys, 1 girl. So it can get a little wild. And I do, like she said, with the CBD, it's kind of crazy because I'm kind of having the similar things with the coffee, the mental clarity, the more, patience with my children. The only thing difference is it burns, like this burns fat, which I think is amazing. And I'm a binge eater. I'm an emotional eater. I like to just binge and just snack all night. This curbs my appetite from morning to even night. It's insane how much this has changed everything. So, I don't think I could ever live without it, to be honest. And as far as the focus, I'll jump over to that. My fiance tried that. He is so sold. He loves it. And he's a plumber, and he just says he gets task after task done. And he's going to be a forever customer. That's for sure. So.
Oh my gosh, Ashley, I love that so much. And you said your fiance is a plumber and he was sampling out products while he was at work or something?
And we actually got customers that way because they loved it. So it was awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. And I love the power of that, right? Like that somebody can try a product so quickly, experience that result, and then that quick decision can come in from that. So thank you so much, Ashley, for sharing. All right, you guys, one more product, and then I'm going to hand it over to my friend Jason, and I want to talk to y'all about collagen. So I was in the beauty industry for, probably about 16 years. And so I was also a cosmetologist, 10 years behind the chair, as I mentioned. And then I was in a cosmetics company for 6 years. And so I was always promoting beauty. However, I didn't like the fact that I was getting baggier and staggier and my skin was not glowing. And I felt like I kept putting on all the things, but it just was what it was, right? So I was introduced to this, you guys. This is a type 1 hydrolyzed liquid collagen. It's advanced hydrolyzed peptide formula, and it's filled with superfoods and antioxidants. So a lot of times people...
And again, nothing new here. They've been adding collagen with, every MLM lately. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I did Q Sciences video not that long ago. I will have to pin that up there, as well as Monty has collagen. I could pin an example video, I think. Maybe I have one in there. But yeah, it's not anything new. So... a lot of this is very much readily available to the public without any extra routes besides going to the store to get it. So that's my issue. It's just, there's so much extra work just to find a consultant.
Ask me what about a collagen powder? Or what about a collagen cream? You guys, you will never get the same results as you will when you consume it in a liquid form. And it's because it's broken down to a smaller molecule so that your body can get that better absorption. I know Christina had a great result with this as well. She was sharing her before and after picture. We're the same age and we're both like, oh my gosh, we're glowing. I'm telling you, ladies especially, you go out in public and people start complimenting you and saying you look younger, you will buy this in bulk. You are never going to run out of this product. So this is actually our #1 best-selling product. We have an orange cream. We also have strawberry banana. And currently a limited edition holiday flavor is pina colada. You guys, it's the best tasting. It is so yummy. So we absolutely love that one. We also have released a meal replacement shake called Nourish. And we have some limited edition holiday flavors with that coconut cream brownie batter. We have cinnamon roll. I had a cinnamon roll for lunch today, you guys. It was delicious. And then we also have pumpkin spice. So lots of great anti-aging products as well. Beauty from the inside, you cannot beat it. So the question I have for you is, if these products worked well for you, do you think you would tell anybody? Have you already heard something tonight that you feel that somebody that you love, somebody that you care about needs to hear about? That was me. The first time I saw that pudding demo, I was like, holy cow, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my best friend, my husband, so many people I know are always feeling terrible. So I wanted to help them feel better. I knew I wasn't going to keep this to myself. We have a powerful community online on social media where you can actually invite people and they can hear all about this information right inside that group. You can see the testimonies, thousands of stories of people that are using these products, experiencing great results, before and after pictures, you name it. The other thing I love is you can search up in the search bar, type in anything that you're dealing with, or maybe a product that you want to learn more about, and boom, it's going to populate with that person's testimony with all the people that have that keyword. So it's a really great tool if you want to learn more about our products and see if they can help you as well. But again, the question I have for you is, do you see yourself sharing it? So I was a heck yes. Like, I am going to tell everybody I know about this. Everyone I know needs this. And I will tell you, once I started sharing, the floodgates opened up, and it was crazy to me. I was overwhelmed with messages of how many people needed what we have. So I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine. Jason and I met, gosh, I don't even know, like a year ago. Like, I knew he was in the company, he and his wife Tessa. They were absolutely crushing it. I had heard that they had been massively successful in another business. And I love that he was a dude. You know, I came from cosmetics, so I didn't get a chance to work with a lot of guys, but I loved his vibe. I love the energy. He was always supporting people. We aren't even on the same team, yet we have this great culture here at Tranont where we really, really root for one another. And so I just love his leadership. I love his team. So many of the amazing leaders. He has one of the fastest growing teams inside of Tranont. So I'm going to hand it over to him, and he's going to share with you our impact. So I demo, I was like, holy cow, like my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my best friend, my husband, so many people I know are always feeling terrible. So I wanted to help them feel better. I knew I wasn't going to keep this to myself. We have a powerful community online on social media where you can actually invite people and they can hear all about this information right inside that group. You can see the testimonies, thousands of stories of people that are using these products, experiencing great results, before and after pictures, you name it. The other thing I love is you can search up in the search bar, type in anything that you're dealing with, or maybe a product that you want to learn more about, and boom, it's going to populate with that person's testimony with all the people that have that keyword. So it's a really great tool if you want to learn more about our products and see if they can help you as well. But again, the question I have for you is, do you see yourself sharing it? So I was a heck yes. Like, I am going to tell everybody I know about this. Everyone I know needs this. And I will tell you, once I started sharing, the floodgates opened up, and it was crazy to me. I was overwhelmed with messages of how many people needed what we have. So I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine. Jason and I met, gosh, I don't even know, like a year ago. Like, I knew he was in the company, he and his wife Tessa. They were absolutely crushing it. I had heard that they had been massively successful in another business. And I love that he was a dude. You know, I came from cosmetics, so I didn't get a chance to work with a lot of guys, but I loved his vibe. I love the energy. He was always supporting people. We aren't even on the same team, yet we have this great culture here at Tranont where we really, really root for one another. And so I just love his leadership. I love his team. So many of the amazing leaders. He has one of the fastest growing teams inside of Tranont. So I'm going to hand it over to him, and he's going to share with you our impact compensation plan. So Jason, take it away, sir.
Awesome. Thanks, Kylie. Thanks for asking me to come on here and share tonight. Amazing. I love hearing you talk about our products and the impact that they're having on people. And I'm with you, right? That pudding demonstration, you know, I saw that a little less than 2 years ago now. I was like, whoa, what did I just see? That was number one. Number two, I started thinking, how many people can this help, right? So that's where my wife and I, that's where our journey started here. So quick background on us. I'm actually a high school basketball coach. I've done that. I'm in my 21st year of doing that now. Used to be a teacher, taught for 13 years. So that was my background. My wife and I were introduced to this industry of network marketing or direct selling or relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it, right? About 8.5 years ago, right? A friend of hers reached out, and we were at that point, we were pregnant with our 6th kid. We have 6 kids, right? We were pregnant with our 6th. I was teaching and coaching, and I was coaching three different sports because, you know, back then any sport that I coached came with a stipend, and I was trying to make all the money I possibly could, right? So we found this industry when we were looking for a way to create extra income. And my wife and I had no idea what we were doing. We were like literally couldn't make it from one month to the next income wise, right? That whole there's more month than there is money. That was us, right? And so my wife's way smarter than me. You know, a friend reached out to her and said, hey, I've got something for you to look at. And she jumped in with it, right? And we had no idea what we were doing. But here's what we had, right? We had the idea that we were sick and tired of going through the exact same thing, right? Every single day, and wondering one month to the next how we were going to make it. So we fell in love with this industry, you know, with that first company, had great success there, but nothing compares to the products and the testimonials that we've heard in our about 21, 22 months that we've been a part of Tranont, right? The impact products that Kylie just shared with you. And here's what's cool about this. There's a lot more products that she didn't even get into yet that you can learn so much more about that are our family's favorite products, right? Our one of our kids, our 15-year-old son, he's a freshman on my high school basketball team this year. He has type 1 diabetes. So the products have been phenomenal for him. They've helped with so many different things, and just the ability to create an extra income. I love that question that Kylie asked you guys. Are you thinking of people that you could share this with? Or if these products work for you, or if you saw a difference, would you share them with people? And that's where we're at, okay? So I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share my screen. I've got a couple slides here to go through. Here's what's cool. Everybody has one of these, right? Everybody has a cell phone, right? So here's what we are going to do. This is what we do with Tranont. And this is what I love about it. I love the fact that Kylie and I are not on the same team, but we're all on the same team at the end of the day, right? So I love that. But we're all teaching the same thing. We're teaching you how to utilize this thing that's called a cell phone to be able to create extra income, right? You can literally run this.
Yeah, you could also be an affiliate marketer.
Business from your cell phone. Think about those of you that have owned, that do own or have owned traditional businesses. Just drop in the comments all the different things that come up expense-wise that we don't think about sometimes for those of us that have never owned a traditional business, okay? And here's what's cool about this. Tranont has all that stuff taken care of. We don't have the overhead. We literally have a referral website that we can share with our customers or share with potential customers. They can go on there, buy products. We don't buy stuff here and mark it up. That's not the model we do. We actually have a referral link website. We just share that with people. Whenever they want to buy a product, they go on there. Tranont rewards you with a paycheck, okay? And we'll get into what that looks like here in just a second. If my slides will advance. There we go. So kind of a quick 3-step process. Step number 1, and this is something I absolutely love. I've never seen this before. My wife and I have been a part of 2 other experiences in this industry. And like I said, we've had great success in both of those, but I love the system and the plan right when somebody gets started with us here in Tranont. We actually have a getting started system where they tell you you can wake up every day. If you're a person that's not great at social media, this is really, really cool. If you're a person that's great with social media, then you may or may not want to utilize this. You might take pieces of this and make it your own, right? But you wake up every single day to a text that tells you how to what post to make that day, right? It takes the guesswork out, okay? And it's set up, and trust me when I say this, I'm the worst salesperson you'll ever meet. I don't like spam. I don't like spam messages. That's not who I am. This is a relationship business, and at the end of the day, it's all about creating relationships with people and sharing them and sharing with them and educating them on what we have to offer here at Tranont, right? Whether it be products like Kylie just went over, or whether it be how to create some extra income. So step 1, we teach you exactly what to post every day, okay? Step number 2, we have an app. Hands down, best app that you'll ever find in a business like this. It's got videos on there that you can share with people. It's got PDF files that you can share on there. You can literally, people can go on there and order samples from there if they want to. It's an amazing, amazing app with all the stuff that you need to run your business, okay? There's training on there also, okay? So all the things that you need to run your business right from the app. And then step number 3 is earning commissions. And if you see that there, you're going to see something that you typically don't see in this industry, and that's called a 50% commission, okay? Now, 3 of my favorite parts of our compensation plan that I'm going to talk about to you here for just a minute, okay? Number 1, customer commissions, 50%. When somebody goes to your website and they buy a product, every one of our products has a customer point value tied to it. Whatever that point value is, you make 50% of that every time somebody orders a product. It's with the first product they order. It's with a reorder. It's every single order every time somebody buys a product, okay? That is unheard of from what I've seen in this industry. We're not a tiered thing where you have to get to a certain amount. You literally earn 50%, okay? What does that look like, okay? Our friend Oksana made a post, kind of combining all this together that I'm talking about, right? She made a post about losing 10 pounds in 2 weeks. That got her 18 customers from that Facebook post, 432 customer points. If you guys can do the math on that, that's a $216 paycheck from a Facebook post sharing her own results, okay? My man, my buddy, one of my best friends, Mr. Troy Odell, made a post on Super Bowl Sunday last.
I'm questioning the validity of the earning 50% commissions for every post they make, because all of these MLMs say that they make money as they post, which they don't, unless they're somehow affiliated with other companies, and then they're able to make money. the only way they're able to make money is if they recruit. So I'm kind of confused on if that's actually real. I'd have to look that up or double check with Aaron B's video for me. Let me know.
It's almost been a year now, right? He said I'm down 31 pounds so far, right? I'm sharing tonight at halftime how I did it. Went on at halftime, that little demonstration that you just saw Kylie do. He stirred the pudding for people. Ended up with 600 customer points from that little 2-post thing there on Super Bowl Sunday, right? Got him a paycheck of $300 the next week, okay? Because our commissions for our customers are paid weekly, right? How cool is that to be able to do that and just share your results? By the way, Mr. Odell's now down over 40 pounds with our products, okay? For anybody keeping track. Next, and my last example on this, Miss Kelly, one of the most amazing people. She was actually at the same amazing leadership event that I met Miss Kylie at. Miss Kelly was there too, and 24 customers sharing about our CBD experience, $900 paycheck the next week. How cool is that? It's just sharing that stuff, right? The second part of our compensation plan that I personally love and that I tell everybody about, and this is something you won't find anywhere because I've looked for it. I've looked for it in this industry for a very, very long time. Something like this that made sense for a brand new person coming in that can help get started. Here's the plan. This is how much you can make if you do this, okay? It's called a 10 and 3 bonus. Now, before I explain it, and I'll explain it kind of quick here, but before I explain it, here's what's important to know. This is a bonus you can earn in your first 30 days, okay? This is also a bonus that you can earn every single month. Every calendar month after your 30 days is up, you can earn this. I've got a person on our team that has earned it 27 times, okay? Like, this is crazy, right? Because she's earned on her account, she's helped her husband earn it on his account, and she's helped her son earn it on his account, okay? So think about the impact of this. If you enroll 10 customers, 10 people go to your website and buy stuff, okay? And 3 business partners, and I'll show you how to get started as a business partner here in just a little bit at the end. Then if you do that, not only do you get the 50% commissions on all your customers, you make a little commission every time an associate joins your business, but they're going to send you a $1,000 bonus on top of all of those commissions for doing that. That's called our 10 and 3 bonus, right? It is the driving factor when somebody gets started. What's the plan? How many of you guys have ever, for those of you that have ever done something before, how many of you have done something before and you're like, okay, I'm in now. What do I do? What's my plan? What's my goal? And you're not really sure what it is, okay? Here, there it is. It's right there for you, 10 and 3, okay? Third part of our compensation plan that I absolutely have fallen in love with is our Jeep stipend. Now, you can see our 4 youngest kids in the Jeep. We're a Jeep family now. I wasn't before. I didn't know about Jeeps. I didn't know how fun they were, right? I'll be honest with you. But when Tranont came to me and said, listen, you've hit the first rank, which is mind-blowing to me, right, Kylie? The very first rank is all it takes. In our compensation plan, it kicks in a Jeep payment for you, okay? So think about this. I went out, I had a pickup truck that I was making a payment on. I traded it off and got the Jeep that you see there, and Tranont now sends me extra money to make my Jeep payment every month. So I'm driving a Jeep that's got a Tranont logo on it. It's actually really cool because it's a head turner, it's an eye catcher, it's a conversation starter, right? So business-wise, it's genius to have something like this at the very first level. And you'll, once again, I'm not a hype person, but I'm telling you, go look around and find another company that has a Jeep stipend or any vehicle stipend where you can replace your vehicle payment at the first level, okay? 1,500 team points in a month in sales, and that earns you a Jeep stipend, okay? So, examples, put this all together. And these are some examples of what you could do, right? My good friend Tammy Brown got started. This was actually about her second full month in, okay? Went out, got a 10 and 3 bonus. You can see the numbers here, right? This is just for example purposes only, but this is what she did. $470 on her customer points. $800, she enrolled 6 associates that month, made $800 on those bonuses. Just the second rank, Opal team bonus is $400 a month, $1,000 10 and 3 bonus, Jeep stipend $350. That month, which was her second full month in the business, it was worth over $3,000, and she literally only hit 2 ranks, okay? Only the second rank. She has 3,000 in group volume. Like, you guys, did you hear what I just said? 3,000 in group volume, and she made over $3,000, okay? And she already had a Jeep. So the $350 Jeep stipend just kicked right on in for her, right? Another friend of mine, Matt, I like the dudes too, right? Kelly said it on here, right? There's so many guys that are having great success in this company here at Tranont. So I like to highlight them too. Same thing. You can read through the stats. It's very similar outcome. This was his first 30 days in the company, right? How crazy is it that you can go out and create this in your first 30 days? In this slide, I always put this on here because it reminds me, you can help your spouse build an account also. You can literally double dip on your building of this business, okay? Because you can be an associate and your spouse can be an associate. Next, okay. Now, I'm going to, if you guys look at this, this is our kind of compensation tree. The green line there is the income potential, right? You see the orangish, yellowish, I'm not sure what color that is, peach colored, are actually bonuses that you can earn if you move through these ranks quickly, because some people like to go quick. They like to make extra money, okay? But I'm going to stop. You see that sapphire level there? I'm going to introduce one of our brand new sapphires here. She's created a residual income of $5,000 for her family here with Tranont. And if I can get this to, there we go. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, so I'm going to introduce somebody, and I'm going to come back on and finish this up for you. Miss Gina. Gina.
And Kylie. I'm super excited to share my story. So yes, I am a current Sapphire with the company, but I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. I'm Gina McIntyre. I'm from Kentucky, and I am a salon owner and have been for the past 11 years. My husband and I have owned a salon business, brick and mortar. I have employees that work for me, and I do the grind behind the chair day in and day out from morning to night. And I'm absolutely passionate and love what I do. But last year, I think many of us had, the big pandemic and the shutdown that kind of probably put a little bit of a little kink in the plans there. And it definitely gave me the mentality that maybe I need to be more open-minded with extra streams of income for our family in case something like that was to ever come about. Tranont just kind of stumbled in my path. I took a look at the business opportunity that was here, just like you guys are on tonight. And I was mind blown, and I definitely could not say no. I had to jump right in and, see what it was all about, see what I could create, and, kind of go from there. And it has been nothing short of amazing. The people, the culture, the leadership. I have zero experience with the industry. So being amazed that I was getting so much support from everybody, helping me to learn the ropes and get to know how this business works and how to be successful was amazing. And not to mention that we were able to get our Jeep paid for within the first 5 days of partnering, which was pretty incredible because, again, like Jason said, I wasn't a Jeep person, but I am now. And I absolutely love my Jeep so much. But what we've been able to create for our family has been seriously amazing. It's been a wonderful little side pocket that we've been able to stuff away in the savings, so that if we have those things like braces or, new tires on the car or a vacation, anything like that pops up, we can just, feel a lot more comfortable being able to compensate for those types of expenses that most of us, aren't necessarily prepared for. But I am super excited for everything that we've created thus far, and it's just the beginning. So I'm super pumped about that. But thank you so much for having me on here tonight. It's been an incredible journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gina.
Thank you.
Did you hear her story there? Did you hear the main part of her story? No experience in this industry before and has worked her way into a Sapphire position with her team. Like, I love those stories because, we all started from nothing at some point, right? For us, it was 8.5 years ago, had no idea what we were doing. And man, oh man, I love that story. So thank you so much, Gina, for sharing. Congratulations to you, your family, and your entire team. I know your team is killing it right now. All right, I'm going to go back here. I got a couple more slides here. We'll finish this up. So if you're looking at this, okay, Jeep bonus, it goes through all the ranks, first rank up, starting at that Jade rank. If you like to travel, how many of you guys like to travel? Me and Kylie and Chad and my wife, we have fun hanging out together on random beaches in Mexico and where else, Dominican, just wherever, right? Tranont says we're going to go and put this trip incentive out there. And we're going to be there, right? So that's one of the things I love too. You can earn these. You don't have to be a high rank to earn the Jeep incentive or to earn the trip. What's cool about it is you can earn it only if you're just at the first level, right? So point-based trips. But how many of you guys like traveling the world with your friends, paid for by somebody else? It's pretty special, right? Now we have a special thing going on right now in the month of December, okay? if you looked at those ranks, so look at it one more time, see the rank of Emerald, just so you have an idea, okay? Emerald is 50,000 in volume, okay? If you can reach that, if you sign up in the month of December and reach that rank by May of 2022, so basically 6 months, okay, they're going to give you a $20,000 bonus on top of everything else. So think about that and what that would mean to your family to be able to create that on top of all the other things that we've already talked about, okay? So that's going on right now for people who join in the month of December. Now, we also have wealth education services here. We're not just product. Tranont wants to help you learn how to keep your money, earn your money, keep your money, grow your money, okay, protect your money, and turn it into more. And that's, you can literally call in and get a consultation with a wealth specialist, and they will teach you some things that you may not have learned before, right? So that's amazing. I'm going to go ahead and share this testimony, Kylie, because I love this one. This is on the wealth services side. It's about 2 minutes, and then I'll show you how to get started here with us in Tranont. So I'm going to let this play real quick.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Mindy Diebel has asked me to do a quick testimonial on money mastery and how Tranont has helped myself and my wife just truly master our money. You know, before we started Tranont, I had no idea what money mastery is. I had no clue what it was. What is money mastery? It's how we save our money. It's how we make our money. It's how we manage our money. It's how we protect our money. My favorite is how we grow our money. Prior to Tranont, my credit score was just over 600. It was garbage. Today, it's now over 830 points, which is outstanding. What does that mean? It just means that we can get lower interest rates. What does lower interest rates means? It means a greater savings of money. And saving our money, that just equals more money in our bank account that we can roll over and actually grow our money. Every penny saved is a penny earned. And these are the things that Tranont has taught us. You know, we now have incredible savings plans. We have investment plans, investment accounts. We have money markets where we're doing everything that we possibly can, where we're actually saving money wisely, and now we're growing our money. Tranont's taught us all this. Prior to this, I was just taught how to make money. And what happens when you make more money? You don't know anything about money mastery. Well, you end up spending it, and it's a bad deal. So Tranont has been such a blessing to my wife, Tammy, and I. We have an incredible, powerful life insurance policy in place as well, that it's our own bank account. So we're actually putting money away for our life insurance, but at the same time, our bank account is growing exponentially. Tranont has taught us all this. I highly recommend everybody to get involved with all the financial tools and leadership.
I personally don't like the idea that they are having their people, especially in a couple of MLMs lately, like I think Q Sciences does this same aspect too, to encourage this money mastery within the company versus like seeking out outside help to learn policies, get life insurance, all that stuff. Doing it within that company, in my opinion, feels very sketchy. It doesn't feel sincere. I just question that, like the experience, like knowing that you are putting more money in for product, even though they say they don't carry product, but to say that, it makes me question the motives of it. I'm just curious of how well all that all works, but you let me know what you think.
That Tranont has to offer between the leadership, the tools, and the training that Tranont has, it's literally changed our lives. It's not how much money we're making, it's how much money we're saving, how much money that we're growing. That's the cool thing about money mastery. So thank you very much. Have a great day.
How cool is that, right? That's one of the other things that we offer here. So, okay, so the question is, how do I get started? If you have seen a product on here that you love, get back with the person that invited you. You can literally go to their referral link, buy the product. It's a one-time purchase. You don't have to agree to any crazy auto ships or anything like that that you're going to get stuck into, and get started with those. Now, if you are like us, if you're like Kylie and myself and Gina and the testimonials that you heard, right? You can get started as an associate. Now, there are a couple of different options. I always start with the one that I feel is the best package, the best deal that we have, that's the Platinum Pack, okay? Here's why the Platinum Pack is the best one. This is a business building pack if you really look at it the right way, right? You get all the products that you see there, okay? You also, with this...
Of course, it's also the most expensive pack, which is... Whoops, sorry, I spit. The most expensive pack, which is $1,000, essentially. That's not cheap. That's a lot.
You get a ticket to the convention coming up in April in Salt Lake City, okay? And the other thing that's super important is you get 20 customer coupon codes. So your first 20 customers can get a discount on their first order for you, right? So think about this. If you're wanting to go out and create that first 10 and 3 bonus, get that first $1,000 bonus kicked in, okay? Here you go. You've got a reason for people to be able to say, oh, everybody loves who doesn't like a discount, right? Everybody loves a discount. So that's our best deal. With all of these packages, just so you know, the associate fee is included with these. And also you have wholesale pricing for an entire year, okay? Regardless of how much you buy every month, you get wholesale pricing for the whole year. Second option is the Gold Pack. You can see what it comes with there. That one has 10 customer coupon codes. About 2/3 of your convention ticket is paid for the one in Salt Lake City coming up here in April. And then also wholesale pricing. And then we also have 3 silver packs that are amazing too. I always tell people, whatever makes the most sense for you, that's where you want to get started at, okay? The only difference between these packages, there's no difference in pay if you come in at a higher pack or a lower pack. The only difference is which products do you want to have in your hands to use, to sample, to let your family experience, to get experiences out there with. Whichever one of those products packs is for you, that's the one that I would start with if you're looking at this business. So, and then right when you get started, we will get you plugged into this and dialed into this impact launch system that has helped create tons and tons and tons, hundreds and hundreds of Jeep earners, okay, and everything above that, right? That Jeep is that kind of that first level. But I love this training for days, everything that you could ever want. Verbiage, ideas, like so many great things that we offer with this impact system launch training. So thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for listening to me there talk about that. I'm going to pass it back to Miss Kylie because I think we're doing a drawing, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you, Gina, for jumping on and sharing your amazing story. We love seeing all these success stories happening within our organization.
So that's the end of that video. I don't know what else is at the end. They said drawing. I don't really care about that stuff. I don't really need to hear, nor do we ever seem to know what happens with these drawings that they do because they're not really specific about it. So we're going to go on. We're going to talk about what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment anything. Share your thoughts. I just like to know what you guys think of this. Being that's another new MLM, it's not surprising. So obviously we're end up probably seeing more groups or teams from other MLMs leaving to go to this one probably because it just now got into the US. So we'll see how this goes. But I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And let me know what your thoughts are. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.